Now, if you or someone you know is operating a business that is doing exceptional work by providing a great workplace, then my next guest is going to be someone of interest. Yes, you're a person of interest. All right, here to talk about NorthCoast 99's annual awards program is President of ERC, Kelly Keefe. Kelly, it's great to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
We've had such a great time celebrating wonderful companies throughout Northeast Ohio. Tell me about ERC, what that means, who are the people, and NorthCoast 99, what that means too.
So ERC, we've been around for 100 years. We were started by business owners that said, we want to make our businesses better, but we have to make our widgets. You know, 100 years ago, they were focused on that, as they are today. And so they created ERC to help with practices and policies to give leaders the tools that they need to build better workplaces. So 26 years ago, now in our 27th year, we created NorthCoast 99 that said, we are a third party, and what we can do is help the region of Northeast Ohio to make the great workplaces even better and to help leaders have the tools that they need to build better workplaces.
Let's talk about these tools, because what you do is you implement like strategies by categories, and you look at it and say, okay, let's talk about the workplace. Let's talk about what we do for the people. Let's talk about what we offer them. Let's talk about break times, what we do outside of the building and the company. And all that is put together with the metrics, and then you say, let's compare. Where do you line up? And sometimes the report cards aren't good at first.
That's right. But you know what? By applying to NorthCoast 99, it just gives you a starting point, right? Because it can be a daunting task to say, how do we become a great workplace? What does that even mean? So by applying to NorthCoast 99, there's a few weeks left to do that, but by applying to NorthCoast 99, we can give you a report after you apply that says, here's where you're doing really great things, and here's where maybe some of your peers are doing things a little bit better, and here's some ideas for you. You know, leaders, they have to just kind of decide what perks and what benefits they want to give their employees. And how do you do that in the dark? So by applying for NorthCoast 99, we're able to give you a report, like I said.
You know, it's so important too, if someone's watching and you're thinking, you know, what is this NorthCoast 99 and how come my company's not doing it? I mean, seriously, speak up. Go to your supervisor, the authority figure, and say, look, I want to learn more about this because I think we need more accountability.
That's right.
You know?
Everyone wants to work for a great workplace.
Yeah, we all do.
And we're all prideful of the organizations that we work for the most part.
Hopefully. Right. That's the goal.
So if you are, exactly as you said, go to your leadership and say, let's celebrate this.
Well, let's celebrate the event coming up here too, because the deadline for this, I mean, we don't want anybody to get cut off if they can apply for this. All right, so we're going to look at some pictures too. I believe some of the people that have been in this awesome exchange of ideas and excitement. Tell us about this.
So the application ends April 11th, and then we celebrate the winner. So here's what happens after the application closes. We reach out to all the winners and the non-winners. We have a couple hundred organizations that apply each year. And even if you don't win, it's still a roadmap. It was a starting point that gives you the tools that you need then to say, this is what I need to do to get better as a workplace. But the fun thing is then we have a great celebration in September.
This is the event.
This is the event. Downtown at the Hilton, we have about 800 people that show up to it. It's invite only. But before that event, Joe, it's all about the data that we give them. So there's access to so many reports, company results reports that share, this is how you fare, this is how the rest of the organizations that won fare. So again, it gives you a year-long roadmap to help each organization in Northeast Ohio get better and better. And people say to me all the time, where are the workers? How can I not find the workers? This is a great place to start, because as there might be things within your organization that you need to work on, and so this will give you some of that information.
Where do I measure up?
Right.
That question could be asked on a bigger scale. Where does our company measure up?
That's right.
And again, you know, it's one of these things where you may have to get certain categories a little higher next time, but when you win that award, congratulations.
It's so exciting.
All right, NorthCoast 99, again, the deadline is April 11th. That's it'll be here before you know it. And if you want more information, just simply go to northcoast99.org/apply. Kelly, thank you so much.
Thanks
it's
for
been
having
awesome
me.
celebrating
It has been
these
fun.
wonderful companies.
Yes, it has.
Yourself included.
Thank you.
All right. Quick break. We'll be back with more of Good Company.
This segment of Good Company was sponsored by ERC NorthCoast 99.
We have our large